Well, hello once again, Roll to YouTube. My name is Pat, and this is my little personal review on the movie Slumdog Millionaire. And all I gotta say is, Danny Boyle does it once again. This is this is quite possibly the best movie he's ever done, hands down. I'm not gonna say it's my favorite movie, because I've just got like a personal slant towards some of the movies though that he's done, but I do think like as an overall movie experience that this is probably the best thing that he's ever done, and it's a brilliant film. And quite frankly, if it doesn't get nominated for a couple Academy Awards, it's gonna be it'll be really apparent that Hollywood has got some serious slant going on, like in the whole Academy Award process, because this movie is just genius, pure genius. Everything about it's great. It's a little bit hokey, but it's genuinely a good movie to watch. The cinematography in it deserves probably best picture, or not best picture, best. It deserves the Academy Award for best cinematography, I would say. I've watched a lot of movies this year, and nothing has come close to like how beautiful this movie looked. It was probably the most beautiful movie like I've seen in years. And of course, it's a Danny Boyle movie too, so the music in it was amazing. And Danny Boyle always has a knack for hiring the right people to do the music in all of his movies, and this movie just and the music throughout is just perfect. And I don't want to give away too much, but basically what the story is about is it's about this guy Jamal who grows up an orphan in the slums of India or whatever. And for those of you who don't know, India is the most overpopulated place in the entire world, and it's really rough lifestyle. And the movie is about, oh man, how do I put it? It's a weird movie. The movie is that this kid like it, it's racing stories basically, and it's like later in his life that he ends up on the show Who Wants to Be a Millionaire for India, and it's going back through his life like as he's going through these questions. And the thing about it is that he's like going through these questions like and getting all of them right, and it has nothing to do with his intelligence because he's not a particularly intelligent person, and he has no education, and like the only thing that I think, man, like really he has no formal education whatsoever. But anyways, all the questions that come up are laced into like horrific parts of his life, or like not horrific, but not what am I trying to say? Significant parts of his life, and that's kind of like an interesting thing about it. So like every question that pops up, they start flashing back to this moment in his life, and it's like it's kind of a weird constant deconstructionist piece, and like it's really good. It is absolutely good, and like once you can get past the cheesy and hokiness of it, it's a brilliant movie. And I gotta say, man, if you want me to give it an arbitrary number, like numerical value, I would say that this movie's probably about 9.5 out of 10, if not 10 out of 10. And the only reason I'm not giving it a 10 out of 10 is because I don't believe in like a perfect picture, but I'm yet to come up with anything that I thought was bad about this movie, and you know, it's really damn good. And oh, for those of you who are Danny Boyle fans like me, yeah, there is a toilet scene in it, and it actually makes Trainspotting's toilet scene like go to shame. This one's even worse, believe it or not. So, I don't know if that's just like Danny Boyle style or whatever, but it's pretty awful. And like the whole time the scene was going down, I was just like sitting there gnawing at my insides, like trying not to throw up on the spot. But anyways, um, no, the movie's really good, and everybody should see it. And this is definitely, if it doesn't get nominated for an Academy Award, I'll never watch the Academy Awards again because this movie full-heartedly deserves it. And it's I would dare to venture that it's between this and The Dark Knight that these two movies are probably head for head for Best Picture in my book. I don't think they're gonna be that way in the Academy Awards because usually foreign films don't do that well, with the exception of what Life is Beautiful. I think that's the only foreign film I can think of that won Best Picture. Anyways, though, I definitely recommend seeing it. It's a good movie. Um, all three characters are in it. Jamal like is really well acted. Everything about it's good. You know, the girls who play his love interest, I forget the girl's name, but it's good. It is good. You know, and his brother's a really interesting character too. That his brother's ends up going the other direction too, from like the slums. That Jamal retained like a sense of morality, while his brother turned into a gangster. And like I said, I don't want to give away too much, so just go out, do yourself a favor. If you can go see this movie, go see this movie. I had a hell of a time going ahead and tracking down a place I could find it and watch it, and I finally found some place and got a chance to watch it, so that was really cool. Please do yourself a favor. I can't say enough. Go watch it. Thanks for watching. Take a look at my other videos, and please post your comments. Have a good day.